Steve, a 1-0 defeat here against Wrexham. Your take out on that one?
Well, it's hard to take, isn't it? You know, we start the game in the worst fashion you could start against a Wrexham side who can defend resolutely and defend with their lives like they've shown today, but to go down in 15 seconds after we can pick 3 errors out, and I can pick that without going back to looking at the replay of the goal. For 5-10 minutes we looked a bit nervous, a bit shaky, but you're going to, when you go down that early, then there was some belief. And listen, it's a boxing match that all goes in from Phil, didn't it? We've dominated possession, we've dominated battles, we've dominated the ball. I think we've had nearly 70% possession. I think we've had 17 efforts on goal, numerous corners, but the statistics are saying that when we all go home and tomorrow morning that we've lost 1-0. So if you're them, they'll take that every day of the week, and I know that some of those rivals have to come here and play us, and if we play as well as that, we'll be fine.
It's kind of like a crumb of comfort from the afternoon, really, isn't it? Because if the performance level is like that every week, you will be all right.
Yeah, if we played like that every week, and I played like that in previous home games, but there's a statistic there: we didn't score a goal. We didn't score a goal against Burton either. So there's statistics when you've got total dominance that we need to be ruthless. We made, certainly in the first half, 2 good chances. In the second half, 3 or 4, 2 in particular, that in the middle of the goal, and we put them wide, and they look harder to miss. But I just said to the players, we have to find a way of taking those chances, but we'll take that type of performance week in, week out. Supporters here can be brutal, you know. They can, as in they tell you the truth. There was smithereens of applause. You 1-0 down at half time, but then you well played second half to, I don't think there's a person in the whole stadium left the ground. Wrexham, they're holding on, and as waves of attack, and the goal just wouldn't come. And
you've been punished for 16 seconds of not concentrating. How better could you have dealt with that?
Well, we kick off and we don't challenge for the first ball. That's just better to challenge. That's the first one, and then, you know, we have a centre back who steps off his striker, and they're allowed to set it, and you know, they put good goal out. They're a good team, Wrexham. Good ball into the box, and Paul Mullen does what Paul Mullen does. He finds a yard in the box, and nobody's picking him up, and he puts it in, and you think this is a real test of character. But the boys come through the character test. Phil Parkinson is a very honest guy. I'll be interested what Phil says, because last week we had not so much truth getting spoken when we reviewed the game. So we'll review this game, but we'll review it ourselves. Nothing that Phil will say will change what we do. We were very good in spells today, but not enough when it mattered.
No JCH today? Was he close?
No, he's away for 2 or 3 weeks. You know, we missed him today. I'm sure he'd love to be on the end of some of those crosses today. I think to 17 shots at goal, 70% possession for us, which is probably the highest of the season. Total dominance. I mean, I'm up above it. Total dominance. The game is played apart from clearances into our half. I've been the other side. I've been a Wrexham type performance where you congratulate your defenders and get a clean sheet, and that's what will please Phil, that he's come to a difficult place and got a good win.
What was it like having that different perspective on the game today?
Well, I've always said it, you see more. Communication to the bench was good. Staff couldn't have done any more. We affected, I think, good changes. Jack Holmes, come on, he always gives a Jack Holmes type a bit of life. I think supporters have grown to love him. He needs to keep humble and keep working hard. We tried to stretch the game with some real width with Jorginho coming on. He was effective for us in spells, and we just didn't get that break. You know, we were eventually playing with 4 up front, but all we need is a break. I felt if we'd have got 1, we'd have got 3 or 4. But no good talking about 3 or 4. 1 would have done today.
Liam Kelly finally back in the 18. How big a boost is that?
Yeah, massive boost for us. You know, there was an argument for Kelly to start today, but you know, 5 weeks out, practice match, 2 or 3 days training, and we'll see what Liam's like as we go back in on tomorrow and Monday and get ready for late night.